Probably about right. Hey folks, Kevin and Thea here. Say hi, hon.
Hi everybody, we're on a trip
So why are we going on a trip, hon?
because this is my moment of truth. Kevin is taking me to the biggest parking lot we know, and then I'm going to try and drive the Cybertruck around in circles there.
So the Cybertruck is quite a bit different than the Tesla Model Y in that first there's no stalks on the Cybertruck, and we do have full self-driving on it. It's driving right now for us. I just told it where to go, navigate to SUNY Oswego, Laker Hall, and so that's where it's going to take us to now. This road,
in 1,000 feet, turn right onto County Route 8.
on this road, it should be 40 miles per hour is the speed limit sign, but it doesn't see the sign, so it's saying it's 25. And I changed the full self-driving setup in here, so it's
now
going
turn right onto County Route 8.
It's going to try and anticipate what traffic flow rate is and all. So we'll see. I may end up switching it back to just 3% or 5% above the posted speed limits and all. So we'll see just how this actually works out. I did have to do an intervention the last time we had it out. It was perfect except for it looked like it was going to try and run a red light. So I went ahead and intervened, hit the brakes and all. Kind of odd that had happened, because that was the first time that had happened. So what do you think of the Cybertruck so far, hon?
I like it. I like it. It's comfortable. You know, I'm glad we have a truck now.
Yeah.
And that actually we'll be able to maybe have a trailer to trailer things. Because
In 1,000
there's
feet,
things
turn
where
left
we
onto
were,
County Route 85.
there were times when we were going to go pick up something like from Craigslist or something like that, but we couldn't fit it obviously in the small car, you know, the Model Y.
Now
Yep.
turn left onto County Route 85.
So it'll be good. Plus, if it's really bad snow, I'd much rather be in a truck than driving, you know, a car.
Right.
Even though she's very good in, you know, in the snow, but we're supposed to get maybe some deep snow in the next couple of days. They're currently getting it up north now. It's going to snow for them for about 5 days.
Yeah,
So,
they're getting over 3 inches an hour right now since early this morning. So,
yeah.
and it'll go on for the next few days, and the band will come down. We get what are called lake effect snow, so we can either get it from Lake Ontario or Erie Lake. So right now it thinks that the speed limit's 25. I'm going to go ahead and press on the accelerator some just to get us up a little faster. So that was good. It left a little bit of room for those vehicles parked on the side of the road there. It's holiday weekend here. This is the day after Thanksgiving, so there's still people visiting.
And that's another reason we're going to the parking lot this week, and like now, Friday, because all the college students are gone for, you know, the holiday, and everything should be
In
empty.
1,000 feet, turn
Yep.
right onto Ridge Road.
So things that are a bit different about the reasons that Thea wants to practice first is that, and she's driven the truck many times, the Avalanche and other
Now
trucks.
turn right onto Ridge
She's
Road.
owned her own trucks, so it's deciding the best route it wants to go. It'll decide different routes at different times.
Yeah, I'm very comfortable driving trucks, and there was one time that I could back up the horse trailer and lickety split easy. I don't think I could
Yep.
do that now.
Well, you
but
just need some
you just
practice.
have to kind of remember that, you know, you turn the wheel the opposite way you think. It will be nice to be able to drive this. But my main concern is if something happens, like the other car breaks or something, I can drive this. Or if something happens to Kevin and I have to go get something,
Yep.
then, you know, I'll know what buttons are on the Squircle. Is that what
Yep.
you call it?
Yep, Squircle.
Squircle.
It's a steering wheel here.
So that's it. And I figured, well, let's just practice and then the next time we'll just take a short trip, you know, around the country roads here. There's
Yep.
not a lot of traffic and all to be concerned about.
So we've had trailers for many years. The horse trailers, we had a dual wheel 1-ton pickup truck. Thea would drive that as well. So, but the thing that's different about this is it's steer by wire, and it's also the rear wheel steer as well. So that it's unlike, even though it's not a huge truck, it's a you know, it's got a 6-foot bed. It's got the full back seat here as well. That seemed a little close to those
Seems a little
mailboxes.
close to the mailboxes. I was like going like this.
Yeah.
Okay.
So you might see some really bizarre things in this video, so we'll see. So one thing I would say is I can't remember. I don't think I've shot any full self-driving videos since I installed the rear view mirror here. So this is absolutely great. So that's the dash cam looking forward right now. I can flip it and it's recording all the time. This is the rear camera now that we're looking at. This is one we can look down inside when the tonneau covers open there. We can see the cargo we're carrying. Tomorrow we'll go and pick up a toolbox, most likely. One more toolbox for our workshop. And all. So, and I'm not sure how this is going to ultimately learn the speed limits in each one of the roads. I'm not really positive how Tesla does do that. Maybe it has to see the speed limit signs. Right now it says speed limit is 25 because it hasn't seen a speed limit sign. This is the first time that this truck has been on this road.
Yeah, and of course it's a narrow country road with no lines on it, you
Yeah.
know,
Right.
in the woods. So
Yeah. So I will shoot some videos once we get some snow as well. I'll be taking it down and back on the roads around the beaver ponds, the beaver dam roads that are there. So we'll be,
that's
yeah,
risky.
yeah, it is risky. You know, the only equipment I've had down there are the excavator, the track loader, and the tractors. And but with the air suspension can give us 16 inches of ground clearance. As well, but we've got some sharp dips where one of the swales is, where it really dives down and all. I think it'll make it without tearing up the fender flares and the built-in Tesla mud flaps that are on the front on this. I think we got some mud flaps on the front. Someday I may end up putting mud flaps on it as well. So we got a stop sign here. This is the first time that this truck has been on this road. I really, really love the full self-driving. So the two major things that I installed, one is the dash cam rear view mirror here. And if I turn this off, I'll just turn it off right now, it is a mirror as well. But as I've explained in the past, is with the tonneau cover closed, you can't see out the back window because the tonneau cover covers that area up. So
In 1 mile, turn left onto County Route 20.
So this rear view camera here with this digital display really works out fantastic. The other thing that I did install recently was a clear view rear camera washer. So if I hit is it going to let me do this? No, it isn't going to let me do it right now. I think it's supposed to show all the cameras there when I do this, but we'll see when we park. When we put it into reverse, it'll show reverse and 2 of the side cameras as well. And if I want to wash the front camera, so there's a camera up by the front license plate. That when Tesla manufactured this, it has like a windshield washer on it, not a wiper, but a washer unit, a spray nozzle that cleans off the camera. And up here in snow country and the salt and dirt roads that we have around some of the places that we go on, you know, this washing ability really will make a big difference, especially on the main roads, because even when it's not actively snowing, we got that slushy, salty material that just gets kicked up and on your windshield and all. And we had this out in some light rains, and very little of it ends up getting on the windshield so far.
Yeah, I was surprised because we were going down
481.
481's what do you call it? Not a throughway, but a
Yeah.
big road.
Yeah.
And it was raining.
Now turn
and
left
with
onto County Route 20.
with like a little touch of slosh and snow, and it just seemed to go right over our windshield and not get on it. So that was great, having that.
Yeah.
It was kind of like when we had the Prius.
Yeah. Yeah, with the Prius, it has not quite as much of a wedge shape as the Cybertruck has, but it was enough where if you're going 30 miles an hour while it's snowing, unless you're slowed down, the snow just didn't get on the windshield. Unless it was a really high winds and heavy-duty snowfall, which you're usually going slower in those conditions. So we'll end up seeing how things work with this as well. There's a whole series of settings that the truck, you can adjust it for Baja racing, for four-wheeling, for rock climbing, all sorts of things. This is somewhat of an adventure vehicle like the R1T made by Rivian. And I got it for basically being a farm vehicle for us. And it's...
In 1,000 feet, turn right onto County Route 7.
It's extremely comfortable. The stereo system. What do you think of the stereo system in here?
That's great. I thought the Model Y was great.
Now turn right onto County Route 7.
This is really, really nice.
The one thing, there are a couple of things I'll say. You're going to go? What are you doing here? All right, so you waited. Good.
That was polite.
That was right. One thing I would say that I haven't been as comfortable with this truck is that when I would let off on the accelerator, typically when we're approaching an intersection where the cars are stopped or there's a light up ahead or it's going to turn red, it maintains its acceleration rate, and then the rate of deceleration or braking, if you will, is more than I would typically do. I'm always worried about, when I was a kid, when I was, probably 16 years old, driving my old Buick, I remember, and I was a pretty gung-ho hot rodder in a sense when I was young, and I remember one time just cruising like I normally did, and the roads were wet, and there were leaves all over the road in the fall, and it was just like being on an oil slick in a sense. I slid quite a ways. I didn't get in an accident, but that made me really aware and very cautious about having enough distance between me and the vehicle ahead of me.
And sometimes it's just nice, like for the passenger.
Yes.
If you're a passenger, you don't want to be yanked forward because at the last minute it decides to slow down. It's more comfortable if you just ease off and just slowly cruise. You're not jerking our bodies back and forth.
Yeah, and full self-driving is evolving regularly. So, just like the other software updates that the Teslas get, there's always improvements coming out. Probably about once a month, I'd say, right now with the Cybertruck. Or maybe twice a month. So I'm pretty happy with everything so far. So it's got to learn, and it's not perfect yet. You do have to be paying attention. You have to have your eyes on the road. I don't have to be holding the steering wheel or have my foot on the pedals. As long as I'm monitoring really what's going on and ready to intervene when it's necessary. So when there are the speed limit signs, like there was a 40-mile-per-hour speed limit sign, it was the first one on this road. It saw the 40 and it's going 46 right now. And I think it's just pacing. It's anticipating what other vehicles are typically driving at and all, and it would adjust. If everybody was going 70 on this road, it would probably try to go 70, which I would not be comfortable with it. So steer by wire and the rear wheel steering, it's a little bit odd getting used to. The turn signals are right here on your under your left thumb on the steering wheel.
In 1,000 feet, turn right onto Sweet Road.
So there's a right turn signal, left turn signal. The headlights are right here. Windshield wipers are right here, and washer. Voice activation is right
Now
here.
turn right onto Sweet Road.
Cameras are right here.
The other thing too I'd like to see is how does it react
Now your destination is on the right.
when
So
an
it's speeding
animal-
right now. There's 20 miles per hour and it's speeding right now. Go ahead, hon. I'm sorry.
when an
Now turn
animal
right.
runs across the road, because
Turn right here.
yeah, because we live in the country and there's always deer in the road or squirrels or raccoons, especially sunrise sunset time, and I want to see if it pays attention to that and reacts.
In 500
I would
feet,
consider
turn right onto
appropriately.
Johnson Road.
So I'm just going
Want to go in
yeah,
there.
I just disconnected then. So we're going to go in here, and since we're in here, I'm just going to go ahead, and you may notice on the screen, you'll see, I don't know if it's going to show the part. So there's parking spots right here. So I'm just going to go ahead. I'm going to select this spot and say start. So we'll see just how well it does park in that parking spot. I was right up close to it, so we'll see just how well it does do. And I'm going to move this down so you can see where it's going to park here. It does do actual smart summon. Elon has quite a humor. It's called ASS, actual smart summon.
See, that parking will be handy when I
Yep.
back into my Chipotle
So-
parking spot.
So it did automatically go into park. Like,
Then these are gonna
yep.
come.
Swipe
So
up.
forward is to go forward. I swipe up, and to go backwards, I swipe down.
That's correct.
Let's try forward.
Yeah, you try forward. You should have gotten this out before.
Do you want me to wait?
No, you can start doing what you're going to do here.
I'm gonna try to make a circle out of here. The steering wheel feels so weird,
Yes.
but comfortably weird. You know what I mean? It's
Yep. Well, it's just not like anything you've done. So she's not touching the brake at all when we slow down. She's just letting off on the accelerator pedal.
At least I'm used to that with crystalline light.
Yep. Why don't you go up there and do like a figure 8 or do a circle?
Exactly what I was going to do is a figure 8, because I want to. Wow, you hardly have to turn the steering wheel to.
Yep. Yep. So it's really,
Because all the other trucks that I've driven, it's like yeah. Wow, look at this. Holy shit. And the back wheels then are cocked, turned. right?
you could see them as you're driving there around.
Wow.
So
I
go
don't
ahead.
have it down enough.
You don't have what down enough?
Mirror to see them. Okay, so I'm going to slow up, and I'm just going to try. Oh, so when I change it, I do not have to put my foot on the brake. I see.
Well, you have to be stopped.
Yeah.
Well, you see your mirrors are down now,
Oh yeah.
so you can. So go ahead and turn your wheels some, so we can. You see, that's the rear wheel turning back there.
Yep.
So just be aware of where the front of the vehicle is and the back of the wheel, the vehicle is.
That really does turn that back wheel, doesn't it?
Yes, it sure does.
Okay.
You can see the screen shows the cameras right now.
Yep. Sure. going to give it more gas here. Now that takes off nicely.
Yes, it does.
And that was just pushing it down a little bit. Are you seasick yet, honey?
Yes, I am.
Okay.
Was that your goal?
No. I just thought of it as I was doing it, that maybe he doesn't like this. Yeah, it's really easy. It's like driving a car. It's just
Yep.
a little different with the steering wheel and how far you have to turn. And my hands are comfortable here. Like
Yep.
I tuck my thumbs in.
So stop for a second.
Yep.
Now, so all she did was let off the accelerator. So now turn the wheel all the way to the left to do a tight circle. That right there is a full turn on the turn signal.
But
So
when
you,
you look,
you
it's
don't
on-
have to cross your hands.
I know.
Okay.
Like I'm showing like this is that, but look, I only went that far.
Yep.
You know.
So go ahead and just go on out in the center and
Okay, I'm in the center.
you're almost to the center.
Oh.
So now why don't you just hold it tight all the way and just gently go around in a circle.
Let's see how many parking spaces it takes.
Okay.
2. That was 3 parking spaces. This is really tight.
Yes, it is.
It almost seems tighter than the
It-
Y.
Oh, it is tighter than the Y. Yes. This is like a subcompact car, the turning radius here.
Wow.
Yep.
Wow.
So,
Nice.
as a passenger, you can get sick to your stomach when she's doing this. You
But
should-
it's so much fun.
okay.
Do you want to drive now?
Do you want to drive home?
Sure.
Okay.
We're
Go
just
ahead.
going to go the back roads, though, right?
Yeah, whichever way.
So can I just drive it without the
You,
photo of
sure,
driving?
if you want it. Yep. So I'm just going to turn this one off now. Just take it easy because my stomach is upset from your driving there. And
Might want to turn the heat down some because that makes you more nauseous. If you want to open the window, it's okay with me. Oh, look at my finger go.
Yep.
So,
turn signal. That's to
This-
the right.
and this is the left.
No, yes, that's the left. Yep.
Ah, see, this is good that I'm practicing going
Yeah,
down the road.
just like if you're a turn-to-turn signal,
Yeah.
if you push it down, it goes to the left, and
Okay.
you know,
Yeah, that's a good way.
lower left.
It feels funny looking at that. The mirror is bright, you know, which
Yep.
is good.
Yep. So full self-driving is much smoother than you right now.
Oh yeah. I'm just getting used to the wheel moving.
Yep. So the faster you go, the less of a dynamic turning rotation of the rear wheels and all. When you're in a parking lot, it's going to be pretty tight, so that a small amount of turn really cranks the wheel. Where the faster you go, it adjusts automatically to your to the speed, so that when you want to make a lane change, you just do a little bit of a touch and it'll make the lane change for you and all. You really have to get used to that steering wheel there.
I know. It's more subtle than crystalline.
Yeah, it's much more sensitive. So every little thing you do, the steering wheel adjust to it. And I usually just have one hand on the steering wheel when I'm doing it. Most of the time nowadays, I'm just using full self-driving.
There's a truck coming up behind me.
What's that?
Pickup truck is coming in view behind me.
Yeah.
But we will go the speed limit. It's Marie's place back.
Yep. Just try to relax with your hands so we aren't going back and forth as much.
So, does it have the capability of once you're driving like I'm driving now to put it in?
Yeah, you just press that button right there, the scroll, just press it.
Wait till I get to the stoplight.
No, just do it now. Press it. Just press it in. And no. Oh, we didn't set this up for you for full self-driving.
Okay. I don't have my foot on the gas and it's going.
Because it's cruise and all right now. So go ahead and hit. No, don't go too much with the brake. Just nice and easy. Now, so when I hit the button, the scroll button,
Yeah.
it went into like cruise control is what it did do.
Oh, so it has the capability of doing
So why don't you come up here and pull over up here someplace?
Okay.
Yep.
Over here, past it.
There's something there they got in their lawn. So just go ahead and hit it in park.
What's part? Oh, that's this.
All you have to do is hit the P, hon. Touch the P.
Touch the P. That's even better.
Just, okay. You really have to press it, okay? So now we're going to go over here, into here. You want to turn, okay, you can leave your turn signal on. I guess that's okay.
Yeah, because
So over here, we're going to go to autopilot. We're going to say full self-driving. We can say yes to the disclaimer here. Expansion. Yeah, I think that'll all be okay for now. So now you can turn your other turn signal on so you can pull out, check your rear view mirror.
So should we say navigate home?
Well, if you want to, yeah,
How do I do that?
press the voice and just say navigate home.
Navigate home.
Not so fast, just hit the scroll wheel now. So it's saving your home address now.
Okay, that's good.
See how smooth that is with the turning now and going straight?
Much different. Now you don't have to be nauseous, hon.
That's right.
Now I have max at 40. Can I make it 42?
Yeah, just scroll up.
Like in the lines.
Yep. Or you can just press on the accelerator a little bit, get it up to the speed that you want it at. Then reset your max once you get it to the speed that you want it at. So you keep letting off, you going on, then off, then
Yeah,
on.
I know, but
Okay.
it was a coordination issue.
Okay. You don't have to hit any buttons anymore, hon. If you want it to be at 43, it'll adjust now for you.
Okay, good. That's what I want.
So it's key when you're learning to use full self-driving is you just have to get used to just briefly looking around to other things. But most of the time you need to be looking straight ahead. You know, I'm always checking the rear view mirror, the side mirrors, just like you're trained when you're initially driving and all. If you turn the wheel significantly, it will disengage full self-driving. If you touch the brake, it will disengage full self-driving. And if you press the scroll button as a button, not as a scroll, that will disengage full self-driving. And it's important to report the reason that you disengaged if you did it before you reached your destination.
Yeah. And that's the same thing on Model Y when I had that month.
Yep.
For free testing full self-driving.
The thing that's different with the Model Y is your scroll wheel is actually your voice control, where this has a separate button.
This one, right?
Yes, for doing voice control. So if you wanted to change your temperature, you press that and say, I'm a little warm. Press that. No, not.
Oh, yeah. I'm a little warm.
Didn't understand you.
I am a little warm.
All right, so it's searching for music and all. I'm going to press it now. I'm hot. So now it's changed the temperature to 71 degrees Fahrenheit.
That's cool.
Yep. So we just have to learn the different commands, yes. If you wanted to, instead of trying to search on the screen or find the buttons, if you know the voice control, voice activation there, you can say, turn on the wipers, turn the wipers to automatic, turn off the wipers.
Yeah.
Those sorts of things, you can say those things. Open the glove box, close the glove box.
Yeah, that's the same as the Model Y.
Yeah. Yeah. On this, you can say open the front, which would open up the front truck. It won't do it when you're driving. I don't believe it will.
Hopefully not.
Yeah. Open the tailgate, open the tonneau cover, those sorts of things. Close the tonneau cover. It can't close the gate, the tailgate, but it can do most things.
So it's saying that the speed limit is 40, and that just said go around the turn at 45 miles an hour. So maybe it's really 55 and it has not seen a sign yet.
Yep, that's probably it. So if you just want to depress the accelerator more, just gradually work your way up to a speed that you think is the speed. Is there someone behind us? It's okay. And you can just, if you do a fast scroll with the wheel, it'll jump it up by 5 miles per hour at a time.
We have a stop sign up
Yep.
here. Now is it going to take us down County Road 85 or is it
Well, as we get close, it'll.
Can you see on the map?
I don't think it says navigate home yet. So go ahead and do navigate home.
Navigate home.
Now turn left onto County Route 85.
So we entered the home address before, but we didn't tell it to navigate home after entering it. It is a little frustrating getting used to the full self-driving. It comes to a complete stop at every intersection, and then it might creep out a little bit before it goes. So it thinks that the speed limit is 25 here. So you can hit the scroll wheel a couple of times. And you can just depress the accelerator till we get up to that speed.
I was looking for a truck that could handle it all, from the fields on the farm to the long highway call. Needed something tough, that's sturdy and strong, and when I saw the Cybertruck I knew it wouldn't take long. Yeah, I like my Cybertruck, it's built like a tank with stainless steel skin and powered crane. Silent on the road but fierce in the dirt. It's the kind of ride that knows my word. No need for gas, no need for rust. I got the kind of truck I can really trust. With the vault in the back, I lock up my gear, keeps it safe from the rain and the weather out here. I power my tools right off the side. It's like a power station wherever I ride. Yeah, I like my Cybertruck. It's built like a tank with stainless steel skin and powered crane. Silent on the road but fierce in the dirt. It's the kind of ride that knows my word. No need for gas, no need for rust. I got the kind of truck I can really trust. When the nights get cold and the lights go out, I know my truck can handle it, there's no doubt. It's backup power, it's my standby friend. With a heart so strong it'll never bend. When steered by a wire and all four wheels turn, it handles like a dream at every curve and burn. A tight U-turn or a steady straight line, it's built to perform every single time. Yeah, I like my Cybertruck. It's built like a tank with stainless steel skin and powered crane. Silent on the road but fierce in the dirt. It's the kind of ride that knows my word. No need for gas, no need for rust. I got the kind of truck I can really trust. So here's to the Cybertruck, my partner in the field. A truck built to last, the future that's real. I roll through life with grit and drive. With my Cybertruck by my side, I truly thrive.
Oh, yeah.